Так, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами WWEKorgeGames, и у нас UFC 3. Вот такая вот сеточка у нас произошла в наилегчайшем весе мужчин после 10 туров. Финал, друзья, финал, и вот 8 участников этого финала. Напомню, они всех больше боев выиграли. Итак, Формуга 10 побед, Смолка 5 побед, Рейс 7 побед, Бенавидис 7 побед, Борг 8 побед, Морено 5 побед, Джонсон 7 побед и Пьетрус 6 побед. Как вы видите, самый сильный с самым слабым участвует. Кто из них побеждает, выходит в следующий раунд. Ну и так мы докатываемся до финала. Скорее всего, UFC 3 будет производиться вот в таком формате. Четвертый мы пока поглядим, посмотрим и все там поймем, что как. Я пока не хочу пятый приобретать, потому что надо закончить хотя бы третий. Что ж, давайте начинать. Как я уже сказал, правила довольно-таки простые. Также здесь отключена усталость после боев, так что победитель в следующем бою будет уже биться с новыми, так сказать, силами. Что ж, и формула Смолка. Первый претендент и последний претендент. Поехали. Ну а вы, да, друзья, не забывайте подписаться, поставить лайк, оставить комментарий. Переходите по ссылочкам в закрепленном комментарии и увидимся уже в следующем шоу, бое или в чем-нибудь другом. Поехали.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight showdown between Juicy A. Formiga and Louis Smolka. So here is the proud Hawaiian Louis Smolka. He's had a lot of shining moments thus far in the UFC. Performance bonuses, finishing instincts. Very talented guy who many believe, with respect to Max Holloway, could be Hawaii's best hope to take the torch from BJ Penn. Louis Smolka, with much hype and expectation, makes the walk yet again tonight.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
So here he is, one of the top flyweights on the planet, the Nova União staple, Juicy A. Formiga. When he made his way to the UFC, this was the consensus #1 flyweight in the world. He's been stopped by some of the better flyweights, but in fights that he's been favored to win, Juicy A. Formiga has gotten it done.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. The American is 26. The Brazilian is 32. Smolka is 4 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge is the Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting at a Capore, Hawaii, Louis the Last Samurai Smolka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of the tall Brazil, Jussier Formiga.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Kick lands for there. Formiga gets caught with that punch.
1-2.
Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Formiga.
Nice punch. And he looks for the takedown.
Formiga gets the double leg takedown.
He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass. Trying to take the back here. Trying to hold position for the triangle. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now, he's gonna pull down on his shin. He's got the knee over the ankle, pins down. Any second now, he might be forced to tap. This triangle is locked in tight. Unbelievable. Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out into a triangle choke, Jussier.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
Так, ну что ж, первый бой, Формуга побеждает, но у нас соперник сейчас определится именно Формуги, Рейс и Бенавидес. Напомню, по 7 боев эти ребята у нас выиграли. Давайте начинать.
All right, coming up next, we get to this flyweight matchup between Wilson Hayes and Joseph Benavidez. One of the best fighters on this UFC roster to never realize a UFC championship entered Joseph Benavidez, 25-4. And a guy who has only lost to all-time greats. This is a southpaw born in Las Cruces, New Mexico, who can do it all. Jiu-jitsu making the walk tonight.
Joseph Benavidez is one of the toughest, craftiest fighters to ever fight inside the octagon. Fighting the majority of his career at the beginning against much larger competition, he had to rely on intelligence and technique, and that has paid off with devastating fashion as he is finally able to compete in his natural weight class.
So here Joe's a flyweight really for my money that can do it all. Wilson Hayes, he has won major titles outside the UFC. Not a lot of glaring weaknesses when you break down the film. This is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, moved to the United States after receiving his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt to teach the gentle art, and has vaulted into title contention here late in his UFC career.
This guy is a leg lock and arm bar specialist. If he gets a hold of a limb, you are in deep trouble.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters are 33, and they have the same height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Joseph Joe B. Kenobi Benavidez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Wilson Hayes.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Are you ready? You ready?
Matchup of southpaws here. Opens with the inside leg kick. Oh, nice punch to the body.
He's doing a good job of throwing punches and kicks from all angles here. Really doing a great job of mixing things up. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. And there's the shot, and there's the land. Nice takedown there by Hayes. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
He's in full mount here. He's looking for the arm bar. First thing he wants to do is he wants to secure the arm, tie it up, then shift his hips full and got his arm free.
Tags him with the left hand.
Trying to spin to the back.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Elbow.
Reversal. Very nice.
And he connects with the punch.
He tries to pass here but gets shut down. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Moves to half guard.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
He's going to step over, full mount now.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's now working from side control again. Mounts again. Oh, nice right hand. He's posturing up here. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
1 minute to go. "45 seconds remain in the round. "30 seconds now to go in round one. "20 seconds left.
Transitions back to full guard. Big shot from the bottom.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Senta aí. Você foi muito bem nesse round. Inspira, inspirando pelo nariz, soltando pela boca. Isso. O round.
Here we see some high-level striking. Great accuracy on that punch. And here we see some really technical offense with submissions. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Brittany Palmer is in the building. All right, round two.
He hurt him with that hook. Oh, very nice.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent.
He's got his back.
He's trying to slide that arm in and potentially under the chin.
That choke looks locked up tight. From there, he wants to grab a hold of his bicep, and he wants to put his other hand behind his opponent's head for maximum leverage. And he's free. Beautiful escape. That was a close rear naked choke. And he's controlling him here. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Perfectly timed sweep. He's moving into full mount. Into side control again. Moves into north-south. He's moved back into side control once more. Excellent movement here on the ground. And he turns it around into full guard.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Excellent posture.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
He's pounding him.
30 seconds to go in round two.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Tries to move from half guard into side control, but cannot make it.
And the horn sounds on round two.
ver. É agora que você vai chegar lá e vai acabar com a...
Let's take a look at that again. And let's look at that again from another angle.
The OG Ariane Celeste in the building with us tonight. Third round underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
How about that chin? Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. Switching stances here. Right hand upstairs.
He tagged him again.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Hayes.
Didn't quite connect.
Benavidez gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry.
He's working from his back now.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
He's got the arm under the chin. He's got that rear naked choke locked up. Looking for that choke, traps that arm. Very nicely done. That rear naked choke is locked in tight. He might have to tap any second now. Stunning. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Used great technique to get the choke and get the win.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Wilson Hayes.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Так, ну что ж, вот и второй бой у нас завершился. Рейс побеждает, как ни странно. И мы уже переходим ко второй части нашей турнирной, так сказать, сетки. Борг и Морена будут встречаться. Борг у нас как бы второе место занимает, ну а Морена у нас был седьмым. Смолка был восьмым. Давайте начинать. Поехали.
Coming up next, we get to a flyweight tilt between Ray Borg and Brandon Moreno. A pro dating to 2011. Here he is, assassin baby Brandon Moreno. Who could forget the UFC debut against Louis Smolka? Biggest underdog on the fight card, top to bottom, leaves with a submission win, and immediately vaulted into UFC flyweight contention. This division is wide open, potentially Moreno's to seize if he can get through this challenger here tonight.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
All right, so here's the flyweight contender Ray Borg, now training out of Jackson Wink MMA in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The longtime pupil of Tom Vaughn, now training under Brandon Gibson, Mike Winklejohn, Greg Jackson. And we've already seen significant strides made in the striking game of Ray Borg. No denying the grappling, Joe. This man can wrestle, he can scramble. Some of the best transitions and back-taking, not just in this flyweight division, but across mixed martial arts. Ray Borg, a real factor at 125 pounds.
This guy has nasty chokes. His ability to cinch up a choke and finish it from any position is truly elite.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. Both fighters are 24, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Brandon, the assassin baby, Moreno! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Ray, the Mexican Devil,
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Dateline Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Ray Borg has always been a guy who pushes a tremendous pace and leads the dance in the UFC. All right, so here we go with round one. The jiu-jitsu practitioner and submission specialist will probably go for the early takedown attempt here. You know, he wants this fight on the ground. He doesn't want to hang out on the feet, standing on a napkin in the center of the octagon. He's got to try to take this fight down and set up one of his vaunted
looks like
submissions.
he might be able to get an arm here, Joe.
He's looking for the Kimura here in side control. What he wants to do here is he wants to pin his opponent's hand down, then he wants to slide his arm underneath his opponent's, grab a hold of his own wrist in the double wrist lock, and he gets out. I thought he was gonna have to tap, wow. And he's in full guard. He's gonna try to take the back.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. And now he's in north-south.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Inside control once again. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Working from north-south again.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the assassin baby, Brandon
Looking
Moran.
for the Kimura, trying to lock it up. He's got his arm pinned down. Got a very good Kimura. He's got that pretty good. That's pretty tight.
Getting tighter.
That's a
And
wrap,
there it
folks.
is.
He set up the submission and locked it in for the tap. Excellent job.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ray, the Chaz Mexican Devil.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight.
Так, ну и что ж, в третьем бою побеждает, так сказать, представитель более сильный боец, чем его соперник. Борг выбивает Морену. Напомню, у Борга было 8 побед, у Морены 5. Ну и последний бой Джонсон и Пьетрус. У Джонсона 7 боев, у Пьетруса 6. И мы уже пойдем в полуфинал. Давайте начинать.
All right, coming up next, a flyweight matchup between Demetrius Johnson and Sergio Pettis. So following in the footsteps of his brother, former UFC lightweight champion Anthony Showtime Pettis, here is one of the best flyweights in the world. Sergio Pettis comes in tonight riding a nice winning streak, Joe, and really a guy who much was expected of from the minute he stepped foot inside the octagon, and largely, Sergio has not disappointed. I think in a lot of respects, if anything, he's overachieved.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
So another massive moment for the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, here tonight. The only flyweight champion in UFC history has kept it going. He has evolved every step of the way, and it is going to take an unbelievable championship performance to dethrone the greatest 125-pound fighter of all time.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson may be the most perfect fighter in the UFC. He has no weaknesses. He is the most technically sound fighter in all of mixed martial arts.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Pettis is 24, Johnson is 31. Pettis is 3 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Sergio the Pettis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
That one hurt.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Nice inside leg kick. Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Well, he gets cracked to the head there, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's almost moving into the strike at this point in time. You got to get that head off the center line.
Just missed with a huge kick.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Johnson. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well played there to avoid the clinch. Johnson gets caught by the inside leg.
Caught him with a punch.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Pettis gets caught with that punch.
Oh!
Slips the punch.
Beautiful takedown.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1.
He's going for his arm here. And his arm is out. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Lands a big elbow there.
Man, that is rough. He's going to try to take the back, I think.
90 seconds remain in the round.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Excellent movement here on the ground.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
He's got the back and he's locked both hooks in.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
He lands a huge elbow to the head. Beautiful body shot there, too.
What an end to round one.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
This striking is way too amateur for you, okay? You have superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual. Round two here. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. Johnson gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Nice job by the veteran there to counter with a jab to the head. Strong work on the feet by Pettis.
Good defense there.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Johnson. Superman punch now. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by pinning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low.
That was a nice jab.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Pettis gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Hand speed, man. Oh, nice slip to avoid that left choke.
Nasty left hand lands to the body.
Big right hand for Johnson.
Nice takedown.
Effective punch there by Pettis.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's looking for a Kimura here inside control, and what he wants to do is, he wants to pin that hand down, slide his hand under his opponent's arm, securing the double wrist lock position, then step over his opponent's neck and pull that arm. That's it.
That will do it.
He set it up, it was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
So with the target planted firmly on his back as usual, the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Johnson, finds a way to get it done yet again. It is just a marvel watching this guy perform and mix all of the martial arts together seamlessly, as conditioned as any fighter in any division, and maybe has the best technique when it comes to mixing all the martial arts as well. So no surprise that DJ with style points gets the job done yet again here tonight.
Ну вот и полуфинал, друзья. Полуфинал Формуга встретится с Рейсом Борг с Джонсоном, Бразилия и Америка у нас в финале. Ну, давайте дальше смотреть наш UFC минимальный вес мужчины. Поехали.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Juicy A. Formiga and Wilson Hayes. All right, so here he is, former UFC flyweight champion Wilson Hayes. Had to wait for that title fight against Demetrius Johnson, and when he got it, he did not disappoint. Now Wilson Hayes trying to continue what has been an outstanding legacy here at 125 pounds.
This guy's an arm bar and a leg lock specialist. In every fight that you see him in the octagon, he looks to secure a limb and finish with a submission.
So here he is, the Nova União staple, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Juicy A. Formiga. This guy is as good a back taker, Joe, as any flyweight in the world. Really, anybody in any division. This is not a gentleman you want anywhere near your back.
This guy has devastating choking technique. If he can get a hold of your neck, he can close it off like very few in the world.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Hayes is 1 year his senior. Formiga will have the 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official instructions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Wilson Hayes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, Juicy Formiga.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Big punch.
Ace's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Good shot. Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Under 2 minutes to go. Ace gets stung by that leg kick.
Oh, he got cracked. That one hurt.
Try to establish that jab. Working on a single leg here. First takedown attempt is there.
He's looking for the inverted triangle from side control. Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top.
He might get a finish here.
This is getting tighter and tighter. He might have to tap. Oh my God! The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Amasaki is called to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Так, ну что ж, поздравляем Формугу, он у нас финалист и первый. Ну а сейчас будет матч между Боргом и Джонсоном. Поехали.
All right, coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Ray Borg and Demetrious Johnson. Born in Madisonville, Kentucky, fighting out of Parkland, Washington, here is the as-yet only UFC flyweight champion, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. And when you talk about modern-day MMA athletes mixing all of the martial arts, you can argue nobody does it better than that man, Demetrious Johnson.
Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson is the king of the lightest weight class in the UFC. And because of that, he has to face the fastest, most technical fighters in mixed martial arts. And of all of them, he is the very best.
All right, Joe, we get another look tonight at the flyweight contender, Ray Borg. This is still a young man, but he's accomplished quite a bit thus far in the UFC. Really finding his groove now at 125 pounds since aligning with Brandon Gibson and the folks at Jackson Wink MMA there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Some of the best scrambles in the sport. This man is the master of the transition. And not unlike Jussier Formiga, this guy can take the back with the best of them. Here is Ray Borg making another UFC appearance here tonight.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. Johnson is 7 years his senior. Borg is 1 inch taller. Johnson will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Ray, the Mexican Devil, Borg!
All right, great thing to lose in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
We are underway. So he has chewed up and spit out the rest of this division. Big challenge, though, for the UFC flyweight champion Demetrius Johnson here tonight. We will see how he approaches it. Early takedown attempts, gotta figure to be a factor in this one.
These guys are just standing in front of each other and throwing bombs.
Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing that Mighty Mouse likes to do is counter-strike, so keep an eye out for that. As his opponent's moving forward, he will try to counter and set up shots off of his opponent's lead.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Got the double wrist lock position. It looks like the Kimura is locked in and tight for him. He's going to lift his opponent's wrist up and towards his back, putting tremendous pressure on that shoulder. Incredible!
And there it is!
Just absolutely incredible. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Ray, the Mexican Devil, Borg!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.
Так, ну что ж, друзья, матч за третье место Вилсон Рейс и Деметриус Джонсон встретятся. Ну а потом мы посмотрим, конечно же, на финал Фармугу и Борга. Давайте, как обычно, начинать. И что ж, поехали.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Wilson Hayes and Demetrius Johnson. Born in Madisonville, Kentucky, fighting out of Parkland, Washington, here is the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. And when you talk about mixing all the martial arts, not sure anybody does it better at present than Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson is a very pure mixed martial artist. He started out in MMA, so he's always trained in every single aspect of the sport, and he's always trained hard. He's a gifted athlete, tremendous speed, and he's constantly looking to finish fights.
All right, so here he is, former UFC flyweight champion Wilson Hayes. Had to wait for that title fight against Demetrius Johnson, and when he got it, he did not disappoint. Now Wilson Hayes trying to continue what has been an outstanding legacy here at 125 pounds.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Hayes is 2 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. Johnson will have a 1 inch reach advantage. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Wilson Hayes!
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
And with that touch of the gloves, we are underway.
Here we go, first one, you ready? You ready?
All right, just about ready for live action as we get underway here at Jeunesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrius Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrius Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Oh, big roundhouse attempt just misses. That could have been my second. Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early game?
Mighty Mouse Johnson has some outstanding technique with his strikes. His kicks are particularly effective.
Straight hand there, nice job by Hayes. Slips the punch. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Swing and a miss with that straight left hook. First takedown attempt is there.
Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Oh, look at this. Trying to get that arm under the chin. He's got the choke sunk in. He's got it locked in tight. Looking for that choke. Traps that arm. Very nicely done. That rear naked choke is getting tighter and tighter. He may have to tap any second. That's a wrap, folks. He got choked, didn't tap in time, and went out.
Well, you've got to admire the toughness, right, to not tap out. Ultimately, he chooses to go to sleep, but offensively, near perfect execution on that submission. Beautiful transitions, clearly loose with his hips, and everything he did on the ground was near perfect technique as he ultimately gets the submission win tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Wilson.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
Так, ну что ж, друзья, бой за третье место у нас прошло, и Рейс стал у нас третьим в финале наилегчайшего веса в UFC 3. Поздравляем этого борца с этой победой. Ну а сейчас долгожданный финал, долгожданный бой, последний бой наилегчайшего веса Формуга против Борга. Итак, финал, поехали.
All right, coming up next, it is a flyweight title fight between Juicy A. Formiga and Ray Borg. So here he is, the #1 flyweight contender, looking to change that title here in 25 minutes or fewer and lead as the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world. What a run to contention it has been for this young man. He has put together a long winning streak. He's got the finishes to make the fans happy. He's done everything to position himself for this type of championship opportunity. Now, under the lights, we'll see what he can do with it.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes His time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
Well, this man remains the hunted at 125 pounds, one of the most dominant flyweights in UFC history, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making another title defense tonight. And candidly, Joe, he's made it look easy at times on this title run. Tonight, though, most people believe he is staring at his toughest championship defense to date. We'll see if we get and still or and new after this flyweight championship tonight.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Borg is 24. Formiga is 32. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, introducing the challenger, Ray, the Taz Mexican Deadpool. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Formiga.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
All right, here we go at stake, the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world.
Good defense there.
Nice kick there by an ever-improving Jussier Formiga. He's able to slip the left.
Feinting.
Nice punch by Borg.
That one hurt. And this is a bit of a chess battle here. Nice leg kick.
He's got one here.
Beautiful body shot there too. It's very close here.
Getting tighter.
Oh my God!
Will do it.
Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here's the end. And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, the UFC flyweight champion of the world, and what a way to get it done and leave with the gold tonight as he earns the victory by submission. Now we go inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world,
So how about that effort out of the undisputed UFC flyweight champion? He defends the belt successfully by way of submission here tonight. And what a moment there in the corner as they celebrate this latest victory. It is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this champion at 125 pounds.
Очень быстрая победа, Джусер Формига становится обладателем пояса UFC 3 в наилегчайшем весе мужчина. Поздравляем бойца, теперь мы всегда будем говорить то, что он чемпион в 4-й, в 5-й, там, в каких-нибудь еще UFC, если их придумают. Борг занимает 2-е место, ну а Рейс 3-й. Такая вот у нас тройка призеров всего нашего с вами чемпионата, или как его лучше назвать. Да, скорее всего, чемпионата. Что ж, с вами был WWEKorgeGames. Не забывайте подписываться, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Переходите по ссылочкам в закрепленном комментарии или под видео. Ну и пишите, как вам формат такого турнира. Не очень ли это было все скомкнено, или нормально, или как-то, может быть, по-другому сделать. Но пока, мне кажется, это довольно-таки интересно. Ладно, всем пока, увидимся в следующих боях.